We were thinking about how was vision going to roll. And we were wondering how could we do something that we've never done? And we told you that this is going to be larger than life. But our boomerang and your vision is that much bigger. Captain, I put in hard work, they think that it was magic. Had a ton of money, make it to my favorite habit. Yeah, you know I got the vision. No, I got the vision. No, I got the vision. No, I got the vision. Yo, no, I see clear. I got 2020, swear it's my year. No, it's 2020. I got the vision, be on the team on a mission. I made my decision, I had to change the way that I've been living. Yo, dream big and dream bigger. Yo, never check out on my winner. They throwing shade like a pitcher, but no, I don't miss on my hitter. Yo, path on the way it's gon' fade. Hi, my name is Gary here in Houston, Texas. I wanted to share my Bill Genius experience. I decided to upload 2 of my household bills. It only took me 2 to 3 minutes to get that done. Bill Genius went to work for me. Then I got an email saying I had saved $600. So I decided to see what Bill Genius could do on my business side, and I uploaded 3 bills from there. Being a small business, any money you can save on fixed costs goes to the bottom line, equaling profit. So in total, 5 bills, $5,350 in savings. So if you would like a raise today, get those bills uploaded. Live this morning on KFMK in Houston. 8,000 people right here in my backyard. H-Town, baby. And so now it's time for us to accelerate and to put your dreams in motion. All that we're going to do in 2020 starts right now. We're going to put them in motion. 1, 2, 3. We barely scratched the scratch of the surface. But there's so much more that we can do in Tiger, and we're going to do it. E stands for something. Loyalty. Unity. And edification.
Sylvester Turner, Mayor of the City of Houston, One who, even as the mayor of the fourth largest city in the United States, I'm inspired by what you do. Therefore, I proclaim this day, February 23rd, 2020, as Earlene and Holton Bubbs Day. Yeah, I'm the gas and I'm going fast. I accelerate. 200 and it's on the dollars. I accelerate. Always first, never coming last. I accelerate. Take flight, yeah, first class. I accelerate. You know I accelerate. Every day I gotta celebrate. And you know I had to elevate. Every morning gotta meditate. All this paper that I'm finna make. Feel like Jordan cause I bought a day. $1 million, yeah, it's on the way. I'ma be the one they nominate. Every day feel like a holiday. I ain't playing, I'ma get it. I don't want my car to be rented. And I want my windows tinted. I just wanna be independent. Feeling like the lieutenant. Money man in the system. And you know I'm finna get it. Maybe we can be something you've never dreamed. Cause you do something to me, don't you? Don't you? Don't hide it. It's too strong, we can't fight it. And I know this mountain is tall, but we can climb it. It's not too far to go. You make me feel good. You make me feel good. You make me feel. Hi, I'm Jennifer. It's my brother Michael. We're trying our Zens for the very first time. Here goes nothing.
Here we go. Hey, that's soft. You know, that's cool. Oh, now you can feel it.
Yep, it is a feeling.
This is really cool.
I can't even see it.
Yeah.
I can't even see it.
I can't see it at all.
Fantastic.
It's crazy. I can't see it. Can you?
Wearable technology. Boom.
Make me feel good. You make me feel good. You make me feel.
Playing Fresh Morning Start playlist.
Hey, Shauna, need some help with that list that
Already done.
lifesaver. What about your?
Got it.
Well, look at you. Well, I'm having an amazing Monday. Stacy finally resigned. I wonder who's going to be taking her spot. Wait, you didn't. How do you do it?
Technology.
So doing all the things we want in the meetings, like. Oh, sorry, I got it. I'll let you go. Bye.
Hey, it's nice out. Now can we go outside? How are your allergies? I feel good. Come on, sweetie. I got you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Just got it.
Hey, don't eat that. Oh, God. Honey?
Set a log for 20 minutes.
Your alarm is set.
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay, Superwoman.
Hey,
What?
Alright, boys, that's all the time I got for today. I'll catch you later.
No. You gotta go. I'm gonna give him a woman.
When you know your title, when you know your position, when you know why you got in this game, why are you waiting for Holton Barnes to tell you to get position?
You have to feel it. It has to be in you. If it's not in you, you cannot achieve it. So who wants to go diamond? Who wants to go diamond?
Going diamond is mostly mental. Going diamond is mostly mental. All we got to do is just do our part and see the mission through. Where's your boom? Where's the boom inside you?
Why you stuck on the defense? Balling out like every season. I'm the MVP, better believe it. They try to hold me back, I was like, no. Now that I know it is my time to go. I'm seeing the cash, I'm seeing the growth. Check on my profit and check on my gross. Press down on the play, man, you can check the scope. You can tell I'm a diamond the way that I glow. Shining like a city.
I am standing right in the middle of the Diamond Lounge. I'm so impressed with myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so impressed with all of the gigs. We have a lot of personalized things here. We just wanted everybody to come and really feel special. The team and I can cater to everybody here. So I'm so excited to have our diamonds here, but also for a fabulous event. So go Diamond.
Ain't got time for no leeches. Shining like the sun, I'm talking Phoenix. Yeah, I got a dream big. Why you stuck on the defense? Balling out like every season. I'm the MVP, better believe it. I put in the work, yeah, with no 9 to 5. I look at the sun, see myself in the sky. I wear dollar signs like it's a disguise. Open my eyes, I finally seen the signs. Finally seen the signs, that is no lie. If you text me with hate, you get no reply. I don't know why. They want to They try to tell me I'm not a dreamer. They just mad cause I'm a believer. And I'm hot just like a fever.
I want you to be able to be yourself here tonight.
Your dreams don't stay, it ain't big enough, yeah. No, I won't stop, I can't get enough, yeah. Dreams don't stay, it ain't big enough, yeah. No, I won't stop, I can't get enough, yeah. I don't think the sky is the limit. Yeah, my dreams so vivid. And you know this is just
And I remember trying to just model myself after their personality or whatever it was. Why? Because I didn't think that I, Holton Bud, was enough to be a diamond. But I know I can do what they did to be a diamond.
Buckle up. You're watching Top Gun University on Boom TV.
Buckle up, people, because you are on Boom TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congratulations for making it to the call today. Let's see, who do we have out there? Let's see. Dynamic Debbie, welcome, welcome. And the other person is not listed with the name. Feel free to list your names. I would love to announce you and welcome you to the call. We have Sonia Perez. We have Lily. Thank you for the stars, Sonia. Lillian Moore, welcome, welcome from NYC. Cheryl from Nightdale, North Carolina. Lillian's tagging on some people. Tom from Chi-Town, welcome, welcome. I got a chance to comment on some of your messages already. So welcome each and every one of you. Indeed, everyone, welcome to the call. Juliet Greens from Columbia, South Carolina. Bawala from Wisconsin. Feel free to keep on adding your names and joining the call. Meanwhile, we're already 2 minutes past the hour, so I'll go ahead and dive into the information that you're really here to listen to, and that is how to grow your business, ladies and gentlemen. And not just grow your business, building your business the right way. Let me make sure that I close out some screens here and give you the content that you need. Give me some 8s in the chat if you could hear me loud and clear. I know you could see me, but let me make sure that you could also hear me as well. Let's see. There we go. There's a delay in the messages. Can I get some 8s if you could hear me? There we go. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate your 8s. Desmond, thank you. Bawala, thank you for your 8s. Yes, you can hear me. So there we go. There's the screen that I want you to take a look at. This is where you start plugging in all of your new people to make certain that they are in tune with how to grow their business. There we go. And also those that have already seen this information, it's for you to learn how to teach your people how to welcome them to the business and how to go through the new ambassador orientation. So for the next 20 to 30 minutes, I will go over the ambassador orientation. It's easy, it's simple, it's very, very simplistic. I want you to go through every single detail because it's all happens in 5 single steps, ladies and gentlemen. And what I love about it is kind of like an onion. When you peel back an onion, what happens is it's layers and layers and layers to the 5 steps of the new ambassador orientation. So welcome each and every one of you. What I will also do is towards the end of the call, I will open it up for Q&A, questions and answers. So you get an opportunity to ask me, Kim Bean, one of the Diamond Ambassadors, one of your Diamond Ambassadors in iBoomerang, any question pertaining to your iBoomerang business, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and chime into that. And what you'll do, let me give some instructions there. You'll type out the word questions in all caps, and then you ask your question. That way I could just point out your questions very easily through all of the chats. And I want this to be interactive. So make sure you talk to me via the chat and let me know that you're out there and you're in tune to what I'm sharing with you. So first and foremost, before we go on, I got to share with you a disclaimer, and it simply states right here that iBoomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program information, tools, or strategies. Yes, I purposely read that fast because I'm not going to read everything, but to sum it up, it basically means that you will get paid in direct proportion to what you put into your own independent business as an ambassador of your own business. So why iBoomerang? Why are you here? You let me know, okay? But these are some things that I want you to share when you're sharing the opportunity, when you're sharing the company. These are some facts that you want to know about because our CEO, Mr. Holton Buggs, he founded iBoomerang for you, for you, ladies and gentlemen. He revolutionized the direct sales industry because what he realized was that when he's been in this industry for over 30 years of experience, he realized the industry of direct sales was broken. So what he wanted to do was he wanted to fix the broken industry. And so how did he do that? He put together a company called iBoomerang for you guys. And what he's done is he's providing a technology driven approach through the company of iBoomerang to let the masses know what we have right here at iBoomerang. He's also created an environment where the inexperienced individuals like myself, like other people out there, at some point in time, we were inexperienced. And if that's you, it's okay, where the inexperienced are able to win. What exactly are the inexperienced? At some point in time, I didn't have a lot of contacts. I didn't have a lot of people I communicated with. At some point in time, I was an introvert. I didn't like talking to strangers. I didn't like talking to people, and I did not like to sell. And if that's you, this company was built for you, ladies and gentlemen. So continue to listen, because anybody, we say from jail to Yale, you could be in this business and create some lucrative income because of the verticals that we have in place and the products that we have in place. You're here for a win-win scenario. How do we know it's working? Well, our first full year in business from March 11th of 2020, for the first year, we created over 500,000 customers. These are numbers that you should know. These are facts that you should know and share with your new members, okay, or your prospects. $40 million plus in revenue. Over half, I'd like to say 50%, but it's really more than 50% of that $1 million in revenue was paid out in commissions. Who were those commissions paid out to? It was paid out to people like you, like me, the person that invited you to the call, the person that is your part of your team. Guess what? It's paying out 50% of commissions to the field. That's a very generous amount. Those that are in other companies, you hear it. Well, I've been in the industry for over 17 years. So I've heard a lot about the compensation plan. Well, we pay out. We have several ways that we pay out, 8 ways to be exact. But most companies that talk about their compensation plan, it doesn't pay out royally. It doesn't necessarily benefit the ambassadors or the distributors. Here, it's beneficial to you because you get a chance to build a business, a book of business with customers where you could just retail. But if you don't feel like you're a retail person and you're somebody that says, hey, you know what, I could recruit, guess what? The dynamics of the compensation plan is built where you could either build a book of business with customers or build a book of business with business builders, or combine the two and make some stronger lucrative income and create a book of business for a legacy for generations to come. That's the environment that Mr. Buggs has created. So let me tell you more about what we have right here at iBoomerang. See, iBoomerang has a philosophy of giving back. That's really where the philosophy of the name came from. Mr. Buggs, I've known him for over, both he and his wife, for over those 17 years now. And that's half of his experience, his journey in this industry. So we've gotten a chance to really get to know the Buggs family. They've always been known, in my eyes, my husband's eyes, and many people's eyes, have been known to give out. They're giving. They're giving out. I remember one of the moments that was really a sentimental moment for me, because when I was younger, I didn't have an opportunity to, just go to the fireworks, fireworks during July 4th or January 1st, New Year's, where you go to the fireworks and a setup, and you choose and pick a package that you want, or maybe buy some firecrackers here and there. Well, I remember standing there. Mr. Buggs goes up to the firecracker station, and he buys everything that's there. Like, he shut down the whole kiosk area. And then he just did a blast of fireworks for all the children that were there. And that's what he does. He gives back without even expecting anything returned. That's where his joy comes from. And the philosophy of iBoomerang, just like a boomerang or gadget that you throw out in the air, you throw out the right way, it comes back right to you. Well, that's why he built iBoomerang. He wants to give out to the world. Don't expect anything returned. But guess what? The people that have joined iBoomerang, they get a chance to get that back in return through the benefits of getting paid, ladies and gentlemen. Not only are you able to get paid and help people build their book of business for generations to come, but they too are able to help provide servings, nutritional servings for vulnerable children all over the globe, ladies and gentlemen, through our Boom Foundation, providing an abundant life for every child on the planet. And as you can see, people like the star givers, like the Carmen Lopez of the world and the James Riddick of the world and the Sonia Perez of the world, the first person that even chimed in and plugged in on our webinar today, Sonia Perez, they're giving out stars. They're not giving out stars for me because I'm presenting well or training well. They're giving out the stars because they're giving back. They're doing their part by giving back to the Boom Foundation. So every star that you see that is being given, it's going back to our Boom Foundation. That's where our foundation and the core values was created, was right there, the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you, Desmond Donaldson, for giving out those stars. Thank you, each and every one of you, for gifting out those stars and giving back to the children, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are. Let me share with you some of our foundation, some of our core values, and I'm going to share it in the form of hashtags. So every time you see a hashtag on the screen, please type that in the chat, okay? Who knows what good stands for? You can type that in the chat. If not, let me go ahead and share with you what good stands for. Good that you're out there plugged in. Good that you're out there building your business. Good that you're out there building a legacy. It's good that you're out there sharing the product, sharing the business. What does good stand for? Well, good stands for get out of debt, because everything that I just shared with you, that's helping you get out of debt. Yes, Bawala, you got it right. Yes, Juliet, you got it right. Rosalind, yes, you got it right. Get out of debt. And every time that you get onto these calls, you're getting out of debt. Why? Because you're learning the system. You're learning what's going on. I'll share more what you could do to get out of debt within our 5 steps. Okay, so I'm just building that little foundation for you right now. Another hashtag, DTRT. Who knows what DTRT is? You being on this call is DTRT. You getting started is DTRT. You tagging people onto the call is DTRT. You chatting with me is DTRT. You sharing the stars and gifting out the stars is DTRT. Okay, every time you plug into a conference call, a webinar, every time you train, every time you share your product, every time you share the business, every time you teach and you train and you coaching, anytime you're listening to the daily inspiration call, anytime you're listening to the blitz call that's taking place throughout the days, especially on Mondays, but throughout the week, ladies and gentlemen, you are DTRT. Yes, who got that right? Bawala, you're on it. Tom, you're on it. Sonia, yes, indeed. Brenda, Carmen, yes, you got it right. Juliet, you are right. You're doing the right things, ladies and gentlemen. So keep on DTRT. So anytime you're doing the right thing, you're sharing the product, you're sampling the products, you're wearing the products, you're wearing the boom gear, whatever the case may be, if it's involved in iBoomerang, putting that boomerang out there, guess what? Take a picture, take a snapshot, send it to marketing@iboomerang.com, and you will get a chance to be recognized for it. Put it on your social media page and then put hashtag DTRT, because you are doing the right things, ladies and gentlemen. So keep it going. Just different. Hashtag just different. Let me know in the chat, why are we just different? Okay, let me know right now, why is iBoomerang just different? Let me share with you why we're just different. We're just different because we get a chance to be who we are. We're not trying to copycat. We're not looking to be like someone else. We are who we are. We are iBoomerang. Why are we just different? Because we have Mr. Holton Buggs, Mrs. Buggs as the CEO of our company. That's why we're different. We have GMA, Mr. Edwin Haynes. That's why we're just different. We have all of the diamonds that are dedicated and committed to your success. That's why we are just different. Guess what? Our products are just different. Our company is different. Our vertical is different. Let's see what your opinions of why we are just different. Well, I gave you a list. Well, maybe Facebook just hasn't caught up yet, but those are just some of the reasons why we're just different. See, Juliet says we're just different like none other. Latoya Landry says we're just different because of Lou. Yes, what is Lou? Learn this. Go ahead and put Lou right now in the chat. LUE. Loyalty, unity, and edification, because we are the Lou, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good one right there, Latoya. Thank you for reminding me about the Lou. Yes, how can I forget the Lou indeed? Loyalty, unity, edification. And that's what's ingrained not only in our company, but from our global master ambassador all the way to the last person that has joined our organization for that minute. Ladies and gentlemen, loyalty is everything to us. Loyalty, unity, and edification. Well, our mission right now is to, well, not right now, our mission, period, what I'm reading to you right now is to provide an opportunity to succeed without selling by offering a 5-star lifestyle and a 3-star pricing. This gravitated to me very close because I travel a good bit. My husband travels a good bit. Well, we like to stay at nice hotels. We like to stay at nice resorts. We like to stay in nice cabins at on cruise lines. We like to travel a good bit. We love 5-star lifestyle, but at moments that 5-star lifestyle is kind of steep in the pocket. Even though we still pay the price, we don't like to pay the price. Here at iBoomerang, because of the verticals that we have in place, you get a chance to have that 5-star lifestyle for 3-star pricing. What do I mean by that? Well, this statement right here started off because of our iGo Travel platform. iGo stands for I Go Travel for Less, ladies and gentlemen. What I love most is that this statement right here has allowed me to have a pay increase. How did you do that, Kim? I'm glad you asked. Well, the reason why we got a pay increase was because my husband and I were going to do traveling anyway. Well, we put $40,000 back into our pocket in savings within the first year, well, a year and a half, was because when we traveled, we saved $40,000 with our platform. So utilize this concept. But not only that, the 5-star lifestyle that I'm sharing with you is the fact that when you get started in iBoomerang, you get a chance to get verticals, take advantage of some verticals that will allow you to be financially benefited in a huge way. And it doesn't have to cost a large lump sum. You get a chance to take advantage of verticals that could put even 5 figures, 6 figures back into your pocket. Again, I started off with a disclaimer. I'm not making a income claim. What I am sharing with you is what you put into this business, you could get paid in direct proportion with it. There's verticals out there that the reason why you're on this call is because of those verticals. We have 4 verticals. We have our our moods, which has our skin tech, which has our Zents moods. I said moods, or Zents products. Ladies and gentlemen, these are products that you want to take advantage of. Skin Tech 4-hour antiseptic foam skin protection. We have our Elevate. Our Elevate is a trading platform that allows you to be able to work anywhere and everywhere. Have access to a phone and you can earn income. Our Bill Genius allows to put money back into your account, because Bill Genius is a platform, a vertical that negotiates your bills for you, and you don't have to pick up the phone call. Those are verticals that are not out there in other companies. That's why we're just different. But this is our mission, ladies and gentlemen. So take in our mission to provide an opportunity to succeed without selling by offering a 5-star lifestyle at a 3-star pricing. So here starts our fast start training. Step number 1, let's put this down in our chats. Write down your dream destination. Think about it right now. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel to? Where is your dream destination? If time and money was not an issue, was not a challenge, where would you want to go? Okay, it's time to dream build again, because this is where you're now able to have a vision of the direction of where you're wanting to go, of your destination. What are you going to wear at your dream destination? What are you going to do at your dream destination? Where are you going to stay at your dream destination? So yes, go ahead and put in the chat, where is your dream destination? Where do you plan on going? Because you get what you picture. You don't get what you want, you get what you picture. And I remember a couple of years ago, I wrote down Dubai. And I said, Dubai is on my bucket list. That is somewhere I want to go. I want to be in Dubai. I'm going to have my husband with me. I don't know who's all going to go with me, but I'm going to have some family, some friends with me, and I'm going to stay at a really nice resort. I'm going to be able to go to the mall, the largest mall in the country out in Dubai. I get a chance to take in the whole entire experience. I get a chance to travel internationally and shop internationally. And that was my dream. That was my goal. And guess what? My goal is coming into fruition. My dream destination is coming into fruition in October, ladies and gentlemen, because I got what I pictured. So let's see, where are you wanting to go? Frank's wanting to go to Fiji. Beautiful. Sonia, she wants to go to Santorini, Greece. That is a beautiful place. Sonia, I haven't gone, but the pictures have been amazing. Maldives, that's on my bucket list too. Yes, share with me, because if you don't get a chance to really know and evolve your mindset of where you're looking to go or where you're wanting to go, guess what? You're not going to go nowhere. You're going to be right there in the same place a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. See, what happens is that we stop dreaming, we stop having goals, is because we're starting to fit our life into the income that we currently have. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you start dreaming again, your dream will get bigger, your goals will get bigger, your vision will get bigger, your income will get bigger. So this is the time where you say, you know what? Kim has given me a conscience interrupt. My conscience interrupt today, as of August the 30th. August the 30th, Kim Bean has given me a conscience interrupt on the new ambassador call. She says, you know what? I need to have a larger vision, a larger dream, write down my goals, write down my dreams, draw a line in the sand. You see the sand in front of you in this picture? Draw a line in that sand and say, you know what? My destination is Maldives. I'm going to be there by March of 2022. Okay. I'm going to be with my husband and my 4 kids. Okay, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to stay in one of the best 5-star resorts that's out there. I haven't Googled, I haven't looked up the resort locations just yet. I just put down Maldives, and I did put down 2022. So now I need to go ahead and start implementing. Okay, where am I going to go? Where am I going to stay? Because I'm about to go to one of my destinations already, which is Dubai. So now I got to go to the next level. I got to go to the next location. And yes, I haven't achieved my first goal. I haven't achieved it as in executed the actual trip just yet, but I need to go ahead and put down my next dream location. So don't limit yourself to just one. Continue to add on to it, and then send it to your sponsor. I challenge you to send it to your sponsor with a date. Okay. And don't just jot down your dream destination. What do you want to accomplish in business? Okay. What are you looking to accomplish financially within the next 30 days, within the next 90 days, within the next year, within the next 5 years? What are you looking to accomplish? And so that way, now that you have a blueprint, you can now be able to put the activity, the action behind what your goals and your dreams are wanting, then you could execute from there. That way you now have a game plan of, okay, this is where I'm looking to go. This is what I'm looking to do. This is the amount that I'm looking to achieve. Now that I have iBoomerang, now that I have Skin Tech, now that I have the moods, now that I have Build Genius, I could start sharing the opportunity. I could start sharing the Build Genius. I could start sharing the Elevate, where people could start creating income. And guess what? You focus on your other people, you focus on your team's dreams and goals, you will automatically end up achieving your goals and your dreams. Don't believe me? Just do it. Okay, second step, put together a list of 150 opportunity seekers and 50 travel savings seekers. Well, Kim, I have a list of people, but how do I know if they're opportunity seekers and travel seekers? Well, great. I'm glad you asked. You won't know. That's why you will put down the list of names and numbers from A to Z. Okay. And even though I'm saying 100, don't limit yourself. Don't limit your goals. Don't limit your dreams. If you're looking to make 5,000, 10,000 a month, well, a list of 100 is only a start. It's not an end. So you start with 100, okay? And pull out your phone book, okay? Your cell phone. Your cell phone is your phone book. See, that's why you paid hundreds of dollars for your smartphone. It's called smartphone for a reason. They alphabetize the names for you from A to Z because they knew you were going to get started in iBoomerang. They knew that we were going to tell you to put together a list. So they already have the alphabetized names already in your phone. So go from A to Z. Do not cherry pick those names because think about it. Imagine the person that invited you to the business or invited you onto this call. If they cherry picked and didn't even choose you, you will not have the opportunity to build a legacy and a future in the company of iBoomerang because you were cherry picked. They might have said, "Oh, he's already a successful business owner. Oh, she already has a busy schedule. Oh, you're making excuses for other people." Don't make excuses for other people. Make an outlet for other people through iBoomerang, okay? So jot down 50 opportunity seekers. This is step number 2, just in case you lost track. This is step number 2. Write down and put together a list of 100 individuals, names and numbers. Step number 3, become a jet setter. What exactly is a jet setter? A jet setter says this: I got started today. So if you got started today, put together your list of people. Off of the list of people, you make phone calls or you send out and you activate 10 Boomerang customers. How do you activate 10 Boomerang customers? Well, in your back office, there's a QR code. You send out those QR codes and you let your customers activate them by registering. And then now they have become active Boomerang customers. Just because you send it out does not make that customer an active customer. That just means that you sent out a text message or you sent out an email. It's not until they actually put down their name, put down their number, and then they're into the system or into the PRIB, the Perpetual Residual Income Builder. Can you put PRIB in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, and let me know that you know what PRIB stands for, because PRIB is the reason why I'm on this webinar today. I'm sharing with you part of the system, ladies and gentlemen, that is allowing people to succeed. Just think about it. The person that invited you, have they even gotten on to even share with you these 5 steps? No. Absolutely not. I'm the one doing so because this is part of the system. It's less legwork for you all. And so that just means that you plug in your new people to the same system, and you too could also go out there and build your business, share more opportunity, while we as diamonds and other leaders in the company will help you build your business. It's part of the PRIB. Okay. 10 I decide. So that's the next step. 10 I decides sent out. What are I decides? I decides are interactive videos that the company allows you access to. It's part of the system. It's part of the system. It's part of your $99.95 that you're paying for each and every month. You get access to the I decides, and you can send out an unlimited amount of iDecides, and you don't have to do not one presentation. You send out the iDecides, it's interactive. You send it to your customers, your prospects, your guests, whatever the case may be. They open up the email, they open up the text message. Every time they open it up to watch and they finish it, guess what? You will get an email, you will get a text message letting you know, notifying you that they started watching it, that they made a decision, whether to be a customer or a business partner, or they may need more information. That's the iDecide working on your behalf. Because you got started at iBoomerang, you now have access to these gadgets, these widgets, and you should take full advantage of it. Now you're in the jet stream, because a jet setter says that you get 10 active boomerangs and 10 iDecides out to your family and friends. You are now a jet setter. That is a recognition to be acknowledged. You did it in 10 days of you getting started. That's huge. So let your plugged in upline or sponsor know that you have become a jet setter in 10 days. Okay, that's step number 3. Also, step number 4, it goes back to the good parties. You all know what good parties are by now. We've already showed you that. Okay, set up 4 good parties. What are good parties? Good parties are parties that you get an opportunity to share the business with your guests, your prospects, your family, your friends. You could set up good parties in your home. You could set up good, which to me, in my opinion, are the best good parties because it's nice and comfy. You could set up good parties, maybe in a hotel lobby, in a back room restaurant where there's a closed door and some privacy. You could share the business opportunity in a group setting. That is a good party. Well, it says to set up 4 good parties. So I didn't put any parameters on 4 good parties. 4 good parties means if you have maybe smaller goals, then you could do 4 good parties within a month. That's good. But if you have you have larger goals that you're wanting to accomplish much faster, you might want to bump up those 4 good parties to maybe 4 good parties a week. Some even go as far as 4 good parties a day, because they're looking to accomplish their dreams, their goals, get to their success much faster. And so that's when they decided to do 4 good parties in a day. But you set the expectation of what you're looking to accomplish. Okay. Then you could sit down and speak with the person that sponsored you or your plugged in upline. So you could go over that game plan and let them know how many good parties that you plan on doing, because it's all about what your goals are, what you're looking to accomplish in iBoomerang. Okay. Step number 5, and we'll wrap it up from here. Step number 5, get registered for the next big event. What is the next big event? Go to iboomhub.com, go under events, and you'll see all of the events that are taking place in the company of iBoomerang, where we're going to have some additional calls, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. We're having some opportunity calls that you too could plug on your guest and your prospects. Remember the list that you created? You could start calling that list and inviting them to the calls, and go to your back office, which is myiBoomerang.com. Key in your username and your password. If you're logging in for the first time, you may need to reset your password, and then make a commitment of 18 months. Okay. You will have access to your back office. You'll see everything that's going on. It's continuing to be updated because our corporate is amazing. Our web development team is amazing. They're still continuing to work on updates and upgrades. So you'll constantly see updates. So make sure you constantly log in, because in order to grow your numbers, you have to know your numbers. So make sure you're logged in and take a look at your numbers, and let your upline know, what all goes on in the back office. There's so many tools, so many gadgets, so many ways to access your Elevate, your iGo, your Build Genius, your iDecides, the list goes on and on and on. So you want to familiarize yourself with your back office. Okay. So don't just say, you know what, I'm going to commit 18 minutes. We didn't ask for 18 minutes. We asked you to commit for 18 months of following these 5 steps. And if you follow these 5 steps, this will expedite your growth in the industry of direct sales and in the company of iBoomerang, because it's a learning process. Don't feel like you have to learn everything overnight. No, this is not a crash course. This is a course that you will learn over a series of time, but this is not internship. You get a chance to earn income even while you're learning. So right now I am on the Elevate program, which is the educational foreign exchange platform, and I'm earning income from the foreign exchange platform because I'm getting educated, getting knowledge. And so where can you go to earn income the same time as you are learning on a platform that you could work anywhere and everywhere that you go, as long as you have your electronic and internet, right? Your cell phone and internet, ladies and gentlemen. So I love this industry. I hope that you find the same type of love, because you could definitely do so. I just want to share a quick testimony with you, and this is where I'm going to go over an overview, and don't forget about the questions. If you have questions, go ahead and type in questions in all caps and ask me the question pertaining to iBoomerang onto the Facebook chat or the Zoom chats. Okay. But I was just going to share a testimony. I completely forgot. So let me move on here. Okay. Moving right along here. iBoom, if I remember, I'll let you know. So here, overview. The overview of your back office, or excuse me, of iBoom Hub. iBoom Hub is a hub where you could get a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. This is what I like to tell people. It's either you're going to get it from your back office, any questions that you may have. You could either access it through your back office by learning your back office, or you can go to iBoom Hub, and iBoom Hub could assist you. Okay, there's even ambassador orientation trainings back there. And then you can go to your events. Remember, I told you about events. Go to iBoom Hub. You can find events. There's constant promotions that are going on. You just getting started. Find out what the promotions are. You could take full advantage of the promotions that are out there. Example, becoming a star achiever, becoming a superstar achiever. Ladies and gentlemen, there's promotions out there. Winning in Elevate. There are ways that you could win in iBoomerang, multiple ways. So take advantage of the different promotions out there. There's different resources, basic trainings, updates. You can access support ticket back that way, back in the iBoom Hub. I love this because this is your like encyclopedia, right? You go to your encyclopedia, get a whole bunch of information. This is where you get a whole bunch of information about iBoom Hub, especially those that love to read, that love to get knowledge and gain knowledge. This is where you get it from. There's tons of trainings back there that you could also read in the iBoom Hub, and it's all free because you're a part of iBoomerang now. So here, I talked about the promotions. I talked about, the Boom TV schedule. So the Boom TV schedule, I see some hearts, I see some likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so Boom TV schedule, if you're confused about the calls, go take a look at the calendar. The calendar is on the iBoom page. You can't get lost on this page. You can only gain knowledge. You could access your Boom gear. You could access different types of downloads, such as these right here. Remember, I talked about you being a jet setter, being recognized. We're huge about recognition. Now, recognition is about the honor system. Make certain that you've already achieved that rank or that recognition before you actually download the templates and put your picture and name on it. Okay, so make certain that, remember, loyalty, unity, and edification. In order for us to become that one, we have to be loyal to the system. We have to be unified and on the same page, and we have to edify the system, the platform, and everything else that we have going on. So that's what the Lou is about. So be honest when you recognizing yourself, or let your plugged in upline or sponsor know, and they can create the ticket for you, create the banner flyer for you. So this is where you gain all the knowledge that you really need to answer. There's also a FNQ, frequently asked questions. This is where you'll find it. You see the lovely backdrop that I have right here. You'll get the virtual backgrounds as well. Now, you do have to be a diamond in order to get this backdrop, but Definitely follow the 5 steps and you can definitely get to diamond level. So plug into your leader, okay? The person that invited you to the business, their upline. Know who your lineage is. Know who your who sponsored you. Know who your executive director, who your director is, your executive director. Know who your sapphire, your ruby, your emerald, your diamonds. Know your black diamond, blue diamonds, black diamonds. Know who they are. That's your lineage. That's who you could go to get access to the information. But you have to be coachable, teachable, and trainable in order for them to share some knowledge and experience with you, because their time is valuable. They took time out to get to the rank that they did, so they want to share it with you, but you have to respect their time as well. In return, when you get to that rank, you too will be respected at that rank level. Zoom calls, team trainings, connect on messaging platforms. These are ways that you could connect to get the knowledge, to gain the knowledge, and obtain the knowledge. So feel free to reach out to your plugged in sponsor and upline and see what type of trainings they have, what type of Zoom calls they have. Connect to whatever social media platform. My husband and I, we use Telegram, we use WhatsApp, we use Messenger, we use multiple social media messaging apps to connect with our team. So there's no excuses that they did not get the information. So make sure you don't just sit back and point fingers and, well, XYZ didn't do this, XYZ didn't do that. It's okay. You're now independent ambassador of your own business. You take full autonomy of your own business and you learn your business. Okay. Stay plugged into Flight School. Flight School takes place every single Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's when Tigray, that's when Mark Kidcart comes on every Saturday, along with one of our great, amazing diamonds that share knowledge with you, share updates with you. So stay tuned. This is where you get connected to your iBoomerang family, all on social media. We're live on Facebook and we're live on Zoom. Okay, so here we are, questions and answers, and then we'll wrap it up from here. So let me see what types of questions that you may have. Awesome, awesome. Well, let me scroll this. Okay. I'm looking like I didn't see any questions. So I know there was a question, I believe, from Beverly Pitts last week when I did a call, and her question was for the boom, for the iBoomerang boot camp with Mr. Holton Bugs taking place the weekend of September the 9th, 10th. That weekend there, or the 10th and 11th, that weekend there, she wanted to know, in order to qualify, could it be upgrades? Well, the answer is no upgrades. It is new ambassadors only. It is new TSA numbers. So I wanted to answer that question there to make sure that everybody else got that same information there. But it looks like there's no questions, but I'd love to hear you say bye-bye to me and put a boom in the chat and let me know that. That would be our salutations. My name is Kim Bean. I am one of your diamond ambassadors in the company of iBoomerang, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world, or definitely at the bank. See you soon, and hopefully I can see you at boot camp too in Houston. Awesome. Please put a boom in the chat. Boom.